fire, the wheel, gunpowder, electricity, the internet itself. Mr. Fennessy, you're familiar with business developments and advancements in human civilization, are you not?
I try to stay up to speed with the news.
Yeah, these are landmark, like the telegraph, things of that nature, the written language itself, paper being invented. These are all key developments. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to inform you all that we may have just hit another watershed moment. The start of the Pod on Lansdowne soundboard.
Give it a button, Dada.
Now, there are some things that we have to iron out for whatever reason.
Yeah, some
StreamYard,
kinks. Some
kinks to iron out for whatever reason. StreamYard doesn't... It chops off the very beginning of a clip. So, of course, we've got this beauty from Steven Tyler. I mean, that got like 80% of the entire owl clip in there, but that's not good enough, Now, that was actually pretty close to the full thing. You want to hear what else we have in the soundboard right now? Loaded in?
Give him a tour. Give them
All right, so of course we have the Steven Tyler ow. We have Homer Simpson saying that's good and that's bad.
It's good.
So you only have Homer saying good there for some reason. I don't know why, but then you have, ooh, that's bad.
Ooh, that's bad.
That was the full one. So it's something on StreamYard's end. That was good. That should have been the whole thing. Obviously,
that's good.
That was good.
You can get him out. Yeah, get him out. Get him the hell out of here.
So, but why did that cut off there too? You got that.
Let's go Red Sox. Let's go Red Sox.
There we go. That also got chopped off at the start for me. Again, work in progress here, but we are making developments.
Yep.
I'm not even going to try the oink one because it's like, yeah, you only get the K in oink there. It's Seth MacFarlane saying oink for Garrett Crochet. And then we have another one that I'll save for a different time. But exciting stuff, gentlemen. I said I wanted to get a soundboard for us, and we're making strides.
Project 2026 is underway.
The year of Pod on Lansdowne, many are going to be calling it. It's exciting stuff. I'm just frustrated that, like, if I upload a full file of a clip, and then StreamYard's going to screw me on that, I got to call.
Does it make you? It doesn't make you trim it at all before you?
No, it's like I upload the entire clip itself, and then I upload it to StreamYard, and then it plays. It should have no issue, but it is what it is. That's fine. That's something we could develop later in 2026. For now, though, we've got some baseball to talk about. We're joined by Fitzimo Impatient, a.k.a. Jake. You were pushing it close. Now that you were here at like 7:26.
Pushing it close.
You were pushing it close. When I say 7:30, like, give yourself a couple minutes to like get acclimated, like figure out what you want to talk about, and then we record.
I don't need it.
We do it live. We do it live.
That's at Ramon Urias Enjoyer, a.k.a. Liam. I'm sure we're going to be talking about him today. I'm Kevin Plawecki, a.k.a. Fitz, back from my BBL reversal surgery. Thank you all for the kind words over the last few weeks or so.
Your second one in the last year.
No, he reversed it. He reversed it.
I reversed it. Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to like for maintenance.
Second time going under the knife, but it just had some complications with it, and it was a matter of long-term health. If I told you, I would have to kill you. So
it's not Dr. Miami.
If you have to ask, you can't afford him.
Exactly. That's exactly right. This is Pod on Lansdowne, back again, and it feels so good. The three of us together talking Red Sox baseball.
Guys, just before we guess what a BBL costs.
$2,500.
2,500.
That feels low.
I was going to say like 25 grand.
Fitz, where are you getting cosmetic surgery for?
Well, that's why I had to get the reversal, because it was a botch job.
Right, yeah, you went to the cheap-ass doctor.
I don't know.
I'm seeing around mid 10,000s.
No, that's not terrible.
For like your average.
15K.
And the real good guys, you get up to like 30 or so.
The Dr. Miamis of the world.
The Dr. Miamis of the world, yeah.
We're also joined in the YouTube chat, youtube.com/@PodOnLansdowne. Subscribe there. Got Christy in the chat. Christy, the new owner of a big-ass rock. Congratulations to Christine Webster of NASP.
Congratulations.
On their engagement. We also got Zoidberger. Zoid, I don't know if you got engaged. If you did, congratulations. Esteban, Duncan Turn, Riss, FKF, Gang's all here, everyone. Gang is all here. After, I would say, like, the Nothing Ever Happens merchants, the Nothing Ever Happens enjoyers took a little bit of an L this week. A couple of things happened in the world of Red Sox baseball, in the world of baseball in general. There are some developments to discuss. We should do that.
What's going on out there, Jake?
No, nothing. We're fine.
Is it always something? Always fucking happens outside.
Sorry, I live in fucking Midtown.
The only city where there are emergencies. Oh, the only city with fire trucks. Out of my way! I'm driving here. But no, let's get right into it. A couple of things happened in the world of baseball. A couple of things happened in the world of Red Sox baseball specifically. First of which being big news. Friend of the program, David Sandlin, is no longer with the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
That's the big loss.
Yeah.
And we also don't have Jordan Hicks anymore, baby. No more Jordan Hicks. He's off my baseball team. Cool in the gang celebration. Play it.
Sandlin was tragically. It feels like they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Yeah.
Type deals.
Someone replied to us on Twitter. I forget who it was. Someone said it was a soul for a soul. But no, yeah. Jordan Hicks, David Sandlin being shipped off to the south side of Chicago, the White Sox, in return for Zeal.
And a player to be named later.
I think we're sending a player to be named later.
We're sending two. It fits.
Well, two player to be named later. 2 wars. So yeah, a couple of swaps of players to be named later. We're also sending $8 million of the $25 million that were owed to Jordan Hicks over the next 2 seasons, 26 and 27. Widely reading this, fellas, as a salary dump kind of move, and a salary dump move that, while it stings to move off of David Sandlin, who had some potential, we're going to miss him. Thank him again for coming onto the pod. Jake, I widely think that this is a shrewd move in general to clear some money and also some 40-man roster space for the Red Sox to then make a move as we get closer to spring training. Your thoughts on the departure of one Jordan Hicks after a legendary Red Sox career?
In a vacuum, yeah, good move. Like, that Hicks contract is absolutely vile. He and I think we'll get into this in a larger conversation. I think genuinely, like, one of the worst pitchers I've ever watched pitch for the Red Sox.
Which we'll talk about later in the program. That's a tease.
I actually went and pulled just some basic numbers about Jordan Hicks here. So Jordan Hicks, in 18.2 innings, that's it. He was
felt like a lot more.
He was worth -0.4 FWAR, and he was -1.1 BWAR, which is crazy. And he had a 51 ERA plus. So he was.
Is that good for the audience at home? Is that good?
Liam, that's bad.
What?
So he
51
was
ERA plus is
so he was
unfathomable.
50% worse than
an average pitcher
than just a regular Joe Schmo. He was absolutely terrible, and he was being paid a lot of money, and now he's gone.
That's why I come to Pod on Lansdowne for hard-hitting analysis like that.
It
Made a
sucks.
lot of money.
Jake, what did we learn?
I guess we learned not to do it again.
Fucked if I know what it was.
Fucked if I...
Yes, sir. It's hard to say.
Do you guys want to relitigate the Devers trade again today?
Let's. That was going to be a transition into it, but I wanted to get Liam's thoughts on the trade itself, because I do have thoughts on the trade itself that do go into the Devers of it all, but I wanted to give it to Mr.
Yay! I love it. I love talking about that.
I don't know what else to say really that hasn't been said. I mean, it's good to get. MLB Trade Rumor says we cleared 16 of the 24 million that was owed to Hicks. We're below the second luxury tax threshold now by a cool $6 million. Hurts to give up a prospect of the caliber of Sandlin, but that's kind of what you got to do when you're moving salaries like that. I mean, Christ, Lord only knows what they'd have to give up to shed Yoshida's contract now after that
that's
one.
That's never that's a
It's
pipe
not
dream.
happening, which is
No.
just not happening. But overall, I mean, addition by subtraction, I guess. And it helps the front office upstairs if they need some wiggle room. So overall, I'll give it a B plus. It's sad to lose Sandlin.
Yeah,
but,
just it is what
at
it
the end
is.
of the day,
And also,
It's the
Sandlin,
business.
not for nothing, was still packed within a deep pipeline of pitchers within the
Oh, yeah.
organization here. In the south side, maybe
Good
he
for
gets a
him.
chance to flourish.
yeah, exactly. I was just
Yeah,
about to say that.
wish
you
the
know?
best for him. And you know what? Wish the best for Jordan Hicks in his career. You know what I mean? It's like when you break up with someone, you know what? I'm happy for you. You know, I hope you have a nice life there, Mr. Hicks, even though you ruined my life.
Well, let me say I actually don't.
I knew you were going to fucking say that.
No, sorry. No, sorry.
knew-
Because if
I don't want
I don't wish he's good. At least the next 2 years, I don't wish he's good. Because then it's like,
That
that's
hurts the
your
Red
ass.
Sox.
Yeah.
If the White Sox fixed him and we couldn't,
After that, after this contract's over, if he wants to go fucking flourish,
That was the
somewhere,
most predictable Jake Wallinger comment, I think.
I know because then it's really embarrassing.
Yeah. But, I mean, man, I wrote the OTM article on this, on the news, and there were a couple of comments in there that said something along the lines of like, oh, well, it's another move to save John Henry money. That's the only thing they care about, the bottom line. And far be it for me to be the bootlicker of John Henry to say, like, leave the billionaire alone. But are you fucking kidding me? In return to this specific guy, the guy with an 8.20 ERA, the guy, like, whatever the WAR numbers that Jake just rattled off, definitely worse than -1 WAR in the span of not even 20 innings and 21 outings that he had with the Sox. To get that money off the books is huge. Obviously, yeah, it does suck to get rid of Sandlin, but you can afford to make that sort of sacrifice when you still have confidence in your pitching depth, both at the major league level and at the minor league level. In a vacuum, I think it's a shrewd move. Two thoughts with that. Number one, if it takes Sandlin to get off of not even all of Jordan Hicks's money.
I know that's doesn't that suck that we still have some of it?
so
Some
8
of
mil
it-
on the books.
But you know what? You still got the lion's share of it off the books, the super majority off of it off the books,
I
which it is
know.
what it is. But if that's the case, how hard must it be to get fucking Yoshida's money off the books right now?
You're
if
never,
that's the,
you're
you
never
didn't
getting
even
off.
clear a full year of Yoshida with that.
man.
18.6. I see that number in my nightmares.
So he's hanging around. Got to make the most of the Masataka Yoshida, the Macho Man, baby.
listen though, when he lights it up for Team Japan,
You're
that
still
trade
you're
value.
still going on with the WBC
trade-
narrative.
once he puts that jersey on, he's Superman.
You know what, Liam? I re-listened to our off-season wish list episode earlier today. I think you made that exact point about Yoshida, that he's going to light it up at the WBC. At least you're
Get ready.
consistent with it.
Get ready.
You better buy stock now.
That's right.
Go out and buy stock now. So that's one thing. And then number two, I mean, you can't dance around the topic of it anymore. I think in a vacuum, if you didn't fall out of a coconut tree and you just existed solely in the context of this trade, not of the trades that came before, sunk cost fallacy, it makes sense to ignore that and to just cut your losses with Jordan Hicks and say, you know what, get that money off the books, clear some 40-man space, go do something to bolster the infield, whatever it might have you, and then go into Fort Myers ready to roll to contend for a division, the pennant, you name it. So in a vacuum, it makes sense. Don't want to go into the sunk cost fallacy. But it's impossible to ignore the fact that this is the second time the Red Sox have made a salary dump related trade involving Jordan Hicks one way or the other. And the first one was the Rafael Devers trade. And again, I mean, what is there to it's Jake, you asked if we wanted to relitigate this, or was it Liam whoever asked it? I mean, it's impossible to ignore that. And if people get frustrated seeing this thing like, oh my God, Hicks is gone just like that, when, you know, he was taken in from San Francisco as a way to facilitate the Giants taking all of Devers' deal, then all of a sudden he's off the books. I mean, again, not to repeat myself, but Liam, that's impossible to ignore with this, one way or the other. How you make heads or tails of it, I'll leave that up to you.
I mean, sadly, and I feel like we talked about this the night the Devers trade happened. Like, it's something we're going to continue to discuss, like Mookie Betts, years from now, regardless of what happens.
I don't think the move is worse, but I think it will be discussed longer because it was like because of how random and how this was a man you had under contract for a decade.
He was already
plus.
locked up.
Yeah.
Now the team is desperate for power.
Like, there's only Mookie.
If no one hits
really,
for power this year, it's only going to get louder.
We'll talk about Mookie forever, but even 6-7 years. Oh God. 7 years later.
Speaking of Mookie.
There's really not much to talk about with it. Like, all right, you traded a year of Mookie for shit. I mean, I don't know.
Speaking of Mookie, this is just something I noticed earlier today when I was playing around Baseball Reference, bored on my couch. 5 of his best seasons by B-War are still in a Red Sox uniform. Something to think about.
What was the highest MVP finish?
If you think about Jaws,
I think he only had one like otherworldly year as a Dodger.
There was one year where he was definitely top 3 in voting. With
he finished second. I think it was like 2 years ago.
I think it was 23.
MVP.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
But,
23. He had 8.6 B-War. But other than that, he's been like
really good,
really good. But not.
But not 16,
7
18.
B-War. Yeah, and to expect a guy to consistently put up 8.5 plus.
2018 is like a top 5 season of the last 20 years.
Correct.
Yeah, he was nuts.
Not counting Ohtani, so that's like cheating with his pitching and hitting. You know what I mean? Like, that's if you're talking solely a position player, then yeah, 18 was that good. And he was incredible in 16 as well. But
so it's time to ask. Did we win the Mookie Betts trade?
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
Well, Fitz, Mookie Betts actually more B-War. Ohtani's never reached the amount of B-War Mookie had that year. If you were wondering.
Really?
Are you looking at just the hitting? Are you looking at just the standard batting?
No, I'm just looking at WAR. I think
it's if you then go to standard pitching, are you going to see?
Oh,
additional
do you combine the two?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Isn't it also a thing like they don't know how to calculate WAR for Ohtani because it's like one roster spot?
We can't.
Two
we don't know how.
We don't know. No, but I remember a couple years ago. Reading like you'll get the number, but it's not really because he's replacing 2 people.
Our best scientists are on it,
but he's only one guy. I don't know. There's something like either way. Mookie Betts 2018, good stuff.
So cycle this back to Devers though, to the focus of the conversation.
Yeah, right. I forgot about him. Yeah.
I
don't care. You guys know me.
Obviously,
shit.
I know you.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
It's so many moving parts of it because on the one hand, to get off all that money, the return was never going to be as crazy. We'll see with Harrison at this point, and we'll see with Bayo, I suppose. Hicks was a disaster.
Well,
Tibbs was traded. Hold on.
Hold
on.
Okay.
I know what you're going to read. Just
hold
on.
Yeah. Okay.
My apologies.
No, it's okay.
Tibbs for May was a was a So it's bad asset management. Like, okay, if you're gonna use some of those bullets, and you're gonna say like, no, you have to take on all the money and then bring on Hicks as to make up for that, and that have it be a disaster. It's bad asset management in that sense. And when you're now looking for some extra thump, that has to be considered as part of this as well. It's a fucking mess. I think you're right, though, Jig. I think this is going to be discussed for a long time.
Chris Cotillo tweeted this right after the Hicks trade.
I saw the whole thing, and I agree. It's a long tweet.
Yeah, I'll just kind of I'll
summarize.
He said the relitigation of the Devers trade obviously is popular, but from the moment the Devers trade happened, the deal was about, in order, 1, getting Devers out of the picture because the situation was untenable. Okay. 2, the financial relief the deal provided, which the Red Sox had assumed would go to Bregman, but instead has been to Roman Anthony, Ranger Suarez. We'll see what else. And then 3, like the outfield logjam, and then gave you the DH to cycle through the 4.
Which has still not been resolved.
Yeah. 4, Kyle Harrison. And then 5, James Tibbs. 6, Jose Bayo. 7, Jordan Hicks, who was an either-or proposition with San Francisco saying you can either pay $12 million of Devers per year or take this guy you tried to sign 2 years ago. Red Sox chose the player, tried to make some tweaks. It went horribly.
And he had the raw stuff under the hood. I
Still
understand
does.
maybe why they took the shot, but man, what a disaster. What a whiff that is. A loss for the Andrew Bailey pitching lab, that is.
I like to quote The Sopranos with things like this. He said, a grown man made a wager, he lost. He made another one, he lost again. Like, that's what that is, really.
We did everything we could for the man.
Yeah. Jordan Hicks, I will not miss you. Sorry,
No.
man.
And he might be part of our third and final segment where we do a little mini draft of the worst Red Sox pitchers we've ever seen. Hicks is up there, man. Hicks was infuriating to watch. Simply infuriating. Jake, I know we have to joke that Jake has a relief pitcher every year that, like, he tries to kill with his mind. Like,
Was it even him? Was it even him last year?
I mean, it had to have been.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
trying to
there
think
was
who else
anybody,
would have been on
worse.
his radar.
Weissert for that hot second when he was
Weiser,
butt ass.
Zach
No,
Kelly.
but I love G-Reg. He
Zach
just
Kelly.
was- Oh, I do not enjoy watching
Luis
Zach Kelly.
Guerrero.
Oh, yeah.
Jorge Alcala.
All the alcoholics.
Yeah. Winkowski, who we only saw for 11 innings. Isaiah Campbell, but he was only for 7 innings.
Yeah. It's got to be like a
No
pretty
one
prolonged.
Yeah, no one major.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the Jordan Hicks era in Boston. We hardly knew ye.
I didn't even know he was sick.
Not a dry high at Fenway when he returns, and good riddance by Green Day plays over his tribute video of him walking 5 guys in a row, hitting 2 guys in Minnesota to blow that lead. Remember that fucking game? Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, just not great. But David Sandlin, we will miss you. Gage, Zeal, I'm sure someone smarter than us has an in-depth thing. My understanding with Zeal is that command over stuff, it seems like, could initiate a bunch of ground balls, soft contact, maybe won't miss a ton of bats, but maybe if this team is serious, like Breslow and company have said, that they want to enhance the defense behind the pitching staff, maybe he fits in somewhere down the line with that sort of profile. I don't know, just a food for thought. Do we want to take a quick break with that in mind?
Yeah, why not?
Let's take a quick break. When we
breather.
return, some discussion about the infield situation because, gentlemen, Eugenio Suarez is off the board. Brendan Donovan is off the board. Stick around. We'll be right back. Pot on Lansdowne. We'll be back when we return. How many times can I say we'll be back in a different way, Liam?
One more time.
Jake just said fuck it and left, by
He's
the way.
out of here. Yeah, just leave your seat.
Yeah. Back after this. What's up, chat?
Sorry, I needed a piece of paper. I'm doing my notes here.
He's crunching numbers on Otani's WAR.
I actually am crunching.
Webster goes, I mentioned it earlier, but my coworker pitched against Zeal earlier, and he said he was good. Well, yeah, he's a professional baseball player.
I'll take that.
Mr. Webster. Boom! But no, again, it seems like he's a kind of a command guy. Grip check daddy. Fitz, congrats on the butt work. I'm just trying to get back to my true self, my true Irish, pale, skinny-ass self. No, I had a burst of confidence at first with the BBL, but, it just didn't work. Miami guy, so Coro lover, love him, shout out Palmer. Alcala was pretty decent until the Minnesota road trip. Oh, God, that was a nightmare. Remember that? Oh,
True.
goodness. Chris here, we're getting Jake's Stadium Series review. Yes, that will be in pod off. Yes, I plan on talking. And Jake, get your Tampa Airport talk ready. I want to talk some Tampa Airport with you.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't have a ton, really, but...
Well, you know what? Fine, let's just do it right now. Tampa Airport specifically. Did you see Duckies? What terminal did you fly out of?
I don't think I did. F?
The red one or the blue one?
What the fuck does that mean?
One of the major wings of the airport is a red terminal. One bunch of
There's 5
Red
wings.
the 2 big ones are red and blue. What did you fly? Like what airline?
Flight American Airlines.
Okay, I've never flown America, so you were probably in a different part of the.
Well,
There it is.
Did you see?
That's a wrap one.
I believe the guy. I forget the guy's name. In the TSA security bins, the jeweler. Does he still have ads on the bottom of the bins there? You would know it if you saw it.
I gotta be honest. I'm not staring at the security bins.
You can't miss it. It's a guy with a bunch of sequins and jewels and a very blue suit. No,
is his name
nothing.
Diamond Dave?
His name might be Diamond Dave. Hold on.
A guy at the Stadium Series sat in front of me. His name was Diamond Dave.
Hold on.
He had a jersey that was personalized with Diamond Dave.
We'll talk about Raymond James during the actual game itself, because I have been there. Weird how close it is to the airport, Raymond James.
It was. My hotel was right there too.
Yeah. Hold on. Photos.
I'm going through F4 of every
Steve
Red Sox pitcher.
Weintraub. This guy.
No, I have absolutely no recollection of that.
I mean, that's
you don't know
a
Steve?
that's a face that you don't forget.
Yeah, no, I don't know Steve. Sorry.
1-800-494-4940 goldendiamond.com. He has advertisements at the in all the TSA bins.
Sorry to this man. I don't know.
I don't know who he am. Wouldn't know a thing. Man. All right. Back in. Oh, I gotta pull up the fucking ad read. Dead air. No. All right, back in 5 seconds. Jake, Fitz, and Liam at your service. Pod on Lansdowne is back. Second segment here. All 3 of us reunited, and it feels so good. Going to be talking some infield help for the Boston Red Sox as spring training is just around the corner. A couple days away from pitchers and catchers. Truck day was just yesterday. Excuse me. It was on Monday, February the 2nd. Liam, were you out there for it?
I was not. I'll be honest. I haven't.
You think you know?
I've missed it the last 2 years now. I know.
So that's 2 times you've blown your assignment that we've given you.
Yeah. No, I mean, just cold, chilly.
One more strike.
They arrested Wally. They probably would have arrested.
They did.
Me
They
too,
apprehended
so.
Wally. That's gonna go triple platinum this season. Wally getting arrested. We got to find a way to do that. But with spring training right around the corner, now is good a time as any to give you a word from our friends over at Forever Collectibles, aka Jake.
Foco.
You hesitated there for a second.
Well, usually, yeah.
Is that your final answer?
You flipped it on me.
I have to keep you on your toes one way or the other.
That is my final answer. Thank you.
Foco, in case you folks were not aware, Foco is one of the leading manufacturers and officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much, much more for our favorite sports teams, including the Red Sox and your AFC champions, the New England Patriots. A couple more days until the big game. I don't know if I can legally say what game it is in the middle of this ad read. I'm going to keep going so I don't get myself in trouble. For over 25 years, Foco's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you, Mr. Fantasy, lost my spot in the ad read, to show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, at the office, and anywhere else you may go. Folks, we are giving you a 10% discount code on all Foco in-stock items, including the wide range of products they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox Baseball Club. What you could do is visit Foco.com, that is FOCO.com, or click on the link in the description wherever you're listening to this, and use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout. This offer only applies to in-stock products only. Pre-order items do not apply. Much like Charlie Brown, no dogs allowed. No pre-order items allowed in this promo. Again, that's promo code POL10. That's P as in pod, O as in on, O-L as in lactate. 10. To save 10% off on in-stock items at Foco.com. Find your fandom with Foco. Eugenio Suarez, not going to be a Boston Red Sox player.
Yeah,
He has signed a 1-year, $15 million deal.
Thank God.
Well, don't fucking... Can you let me? Would it kill you to let me set the stage here for the conversation? Jake, would it kill you?
He goes back to his work. He's crunching numbers.
He is crunching numbers, including the $15 million that Eugenio Suarez will be getting over the next year. He won't be a Red Sox. Neither will be Brendan Donovan. He has been traded to the Seattle Mariners. Good get for them. Solid player at second base.
They paid.
They did pay. They got him. They did get him. 2 options for the Red Sox infield situation off the board, however, though, gentlemen. The options are dwindling. People might be panicking because of that. They might be getting a little antsy. Again, we're only about a week and a half, just about a week. I think a week by the time you hear this, maybe even less than for pitchers and catchers reporting to Fenway South. The first game of spring training is just a couple of weeks away. And still some question marks as to who's going to be playing second base full-time, or if that's going to be a platoon, who's over at third. Where does Marcelo Meyer fit into all of this? The outside help is dwindling at this point. But before we get into what might happen next, let's talk about those moves. Jake, you are very happy that Eugenio Suarez is not on the Red Sox. Now you could tell everyone why you screamed, thank God, into the microphone.
I just had no interest.
Yeah, neither did I.
Just not a guy. I don't know that. I mean, yeah, the kind. What is it, 1 year, 15? Is that what it ended up being?
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't have been like upset.
Yeah, in a vacuum, that's good value for Cincy.
Yeah, had we gotten that. I don't know. That's just like a Band-Aid on a bullet hole for these Reds for what this roster kind of looks like right now. Like, you desperately need infield defense. He's not going to give you that. The strikeouts are a lot. Swing and miss, yeah. Too much for me. I mean, listen, he probably is going to hit like 40 plus home runs again. That's great.
It's a sandbox in Cincy. It's a complete hitter's paradise.
I had really no interest.
Yeah. Again, the power would be nice, especially from the right-hand side. But, Liam, it kind of reminds me of the Yoda meme, in bed from eating too many olives. 3:30 going back for more olives. What's the thing? I mean, I love Red Sox Nation, but we do tend to complain about a lot of things. But what are some of the 2 biggest things that we've complained about for years now, especially last season? It was...
I could answer this.
Go ahead.
Fitz, that's going to be defense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be swing and miss.
I was going to say strikeouts, but yeah, swing and miss in general, which, believe it or not, often leads to strikeouts.
It does.
I know.
It does.
You're telling me now for the first
Can't
time.
have one without the other.
And if you didn't want bad defense, and if you didn't want strikeouts on your team, then you should be fine with this kind of move. I understand the power. Again, the power would have been nice, but his defense is atrocious with a capital A and a capital atrocious. Over at third, mind you, left side of the infield, when you have 3 guys at the top of your rotation in Crochet, Suarez, and Gray, who are going to be initiating their fair share, or more so Bayo than Gray. Walk that back a little bit. But still 3 guys in your rotation who are going to be initiating a ton of ground balls, 2 of which are lefties, implying that a lot of those ground balls are going to be going to the left side of the infield. So you want Eugenio Suarez there? I don't want him in that position.
Listen, Craig has been abundantly clear this offseason. Like, we need defense. He said it several times.
Yeah. And he's acknowledged that, wants to limit the strikeouts, which you're going to see a ton of that with Eugenio Suarez. He has a ton of power, absolutely granted. But, A, swings and misses a lot, and also didn't perform as well with Seattle as he did with Arizona. Now, granted, he was lighting the world on fire with Arizona the first half of last year. But, again, I think 1 year, $15 million for his value, Liam, I think that's fine in a vacuum. a nice kind of pillow deal, prove it deal. But for this team at this time, I think we've said it on the show before, but just in case we haven't, I didn't think he was the answer, Mr. Fennessy.
No, I don't think he was either. Obviously, like we can talk about the power all we want, but he was only a fit if you'd opened up the DH spot. Let's be honest, and all roads lead back to.
It would have been fine as a DH, but
so yeah, it just if defense is what we're trying to hammer this year, and clearly it seems to be the case, that's like the very last guy, if not second to last guy, you want at third base. Listen, would he mash at Fenway? That's Savant Spray short.
Would he mash or would he rake?
He would rash. Can I combine the two?
He'd rash.
he would.
What's a rash on the ball, heading at that hard.
It would be awesome to see a season of him at Fenway, but not as my primary third baseman. And I'll leave it at that.
Before we move on to the Brendan Donovan situation, just to revisit the whole Yoshida trade situation. I know I said it earlier, like however many minutes ago.
It's like Rome. All roads lead to
that to number 7 and the Devers discourse as well. Knowing that Sandlin was like number 12 in our system according to Pipeline, anywhere from like
you think he was anywhere between like 10
to 15,
like Baseball America had him at like 11, something like that.
So knowing that, just ballpark around that sort of area, knowing that attaching him to Hicks got most but not all of the money off the deal, what kind of prospect would you have to attach to Yoshida to get that money off the books? Maybe not all of it, but most of it, similar to what you did with Hicks. What prospect in the system are you talking?
Like your fifth best prospect, right? Like the best guy that's
I mean, right now on Sox prospects, that would be Juan Valera, whose stock is seemingly rising by the minute. Jake Bennett, that's the kid they got from the Nats this winter, right? He's number 6 on Sox prospects. Justin Gonzalez, an outfielder. Sauce prospects. Justin Gonzalez, an outfielder, is number 7. Dorian Soto's number 8. Like Sandlin's 9 on Sox prospects. So now it's like, and then obviously
can we
you're
riff on
not
Sauce
moving
prospects? Is there anything there?
Sauce prospects.
Yeah, I'm thinking Honey Barbecue is, could really make an impact over the next couple of seasons.
Honey Mustard's my number 1 far and away. Ranch second.
Guys, I'm so proud of the worst Red Sox pitchers.
Okay, so that's what you were doing.
That's what he was cooking over there.
Yeah. Think 3 starters and a reliever. Let's do that.
Oh. These are mostly all relievers.
You can have a super pen.
Yeah, that's
what we could just do all pitchers then. We could any sort of pitcher. Do our Mount Rushmore of bad Red Sox pitchers. No sports podcast has ever done Mount Rushmore before.
But Suarez, I'm good. I have no interest. I mean, do we want to break down what's left? Real quick?
Let's talk about the Donovan.
Listen, I'm doing the hand on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about because Brendan Donovan has been thrown around a lot. But
if
Donovan's
Brendan
going over
was
to
a
Seattle.
righty, he would have been
I'd be
Boston
all in.
yesterday.
100%.
He would have
We
been
got too many
Boston
lefties.
yesterday. But he's not. But he's not. If my aunt had wheels, she'd be a bike.
You know what I'm trying to say? I know Liam knows that reference, but I mean, floor is yours, Mr. Fennessy. I know who you're going to say, which I will say. I'll say this. I wouldn't know to be proud of you for nailing your outside of the box pick, or if because it happened, I'd be mad because it wasn't outside of the box enough. Jazz Chisholm, undoubtedly from Jake, outside the box idea. I will say. Saying Bryce Terang on my part, I'm like, oh, that's pretty outside the box, even though he's a lefty. But if you nail your boy Ramon Urias,
see the problem now is Cotillo's tweet the other night is like they've been in contact with him, but there really hasn't been any traction there. Lukewarm interest was his quote the other night. So I mean that leads me to believe, fellas, third base and second is going to be a combination of Meyer, Hamilton, and Romy. I think that's what we're going to get.
You don't think nothing's coming?
No one is coming. No one. It's up to us. The world is in our hands.
I know that it's hip.
I know that it's whatever to be like, Craig Breslow, big stupid idiot. I think something is coming. What that is?
Moves in silence, baby.
Is it Paredes?
Who knows?
I mean, that's the only one that I think would actually get people excited at this point. I don't think Ramon Urias isn't getting anyone else about
No,
it.
I think
Ramon
Paredes-
Urias will be the
I think
all-time.
Paredes and Horner. And Horner, if Horner's available, which sounds like he's like maybe available. They said the Cubs didn't hang up. They said
He's on a walk year.
Yeah. What's wrong
And
with
if
that?
and if they have a logjam in their infield, like
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna lose Nico Horner, who's a solid player, for nothing, or are you gonna try to recoup some of that value if he's just
I would
gonna
say
walk out the door anyways?
Paredes or Horner, I think, are the only two that are like getting me out of bed at this point. And frankly, I think that's the only two that the Red Sox should really be getting out of bed for. Like
what else is out
listen, Matt Shaw. Let's just do
There
that.
we
That's
go.
gonna make
There we
it.
go.
No.
There
I'm
we
serious.
go.
Obviously, evil, deeply evil man. But let's throw that out. Okay, let's throw that out.
Character side.
Even if he was a socialist, okay. He's
His,
not that
his
good.
savant's sure blue.
His savant is sure blue. Chavant. I'm not exaggerating when like just throwing David Hamilton at second is not going to be much different than what Matt Shaw is going to give you. Really?
You don't think there's any room for Matt Shaw to potentially grow?
Listen,
I didn't say there's not
the
any room,
models
but I'm not
love
giving up.
Hamilton at
But
second.
you're gonna pay up. To
No, I'm not
make
giving up
that bet?
assets for him.
Yeah, you're
no.
not gonna make that bet based off of that, right?
No, just because a player has control does not make him a good player. Yeah, I think sometimes people like
You tweeted that, and I was like, that's deep.
I think
That's
so,
so
I
true.
mean, really, like I
So
think
true.
sometimes
Truth,
people lose
Newt.
that. Sometimes people lose that a little bit. It's like, oh, this guy's got 3 years of team control, and it's like, all right. I mean, if he's bad, who gives a shit? Like, I've never. People get lost in that. Listen, give me a good player that you have to re-sign after this year. I mean, really, I have such little interest in Matt Shaw.
Right, I think Matt
Does
Shaw.
if he gives you exactly what he was last year, he's marginally more valuable than David Hamilton at second or third.
That doesn't do much.
No,
I
it
mean,
does
it's from
nothing.
the right hand side, but that again, if you might as well just have the platoon of Romy and Hamilton.
kinda
at that
sounds
point,
like
which
you'd
I
have to
can't
give
believe
up
I'm saying that now. I never
real
would have said
assets
that.
for him too.
I was gonna say when I stopped myself a few minutes ago, I was like, well, if you're so worried about the lefty thing, why didn't you just try to upgrade on the left-hand side of that platoon instead of having David Hamilton? But then I'm like, well, no, if you're gonna upgrade someone, you want them there more often than not full-time at second base or whatever. So I pulled back on that. I think there are avenues for Matt Shaw to improve as a player. Progression is not linear, but you're right, Jake. Do you want the Red Sox to take that gamble that he will get better? Because clearly the Cubs hold a fair amount of value in him to give him some run.
If you're going out, if you're the Red Sox, it's February 3rd. Pitchers and catchers are reporting soon. You're looking at the state of your roster. Like, at this point, give me a sure thing, or honestly, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't need another wild card. You're relying on so many guys to take steps this year, like Marcelo Meyer. I mean, Roman Anthony, like, we assume we know what he is, and I feel safe with that. But, like, you're relying on him to be your best hitter, and he's 21, and he's played 70 games. Like, that's not,
he could absolutely hit a slump, like a learning curve. It is what it is.
You're relying on Cedon to be more consistent. You're relying on, like, Romy and Narv.
I was going to say Narv, yep.
Yeah, like, there's just a lot of, and I'm not
Story to keep it going, to stay healthy.
Do it again. Like,
Can't count on Story
the
going
only
20,
sure
20.
thing in the fucking lineup is, like, Contreras right now, honestly.
As like a solid 5 or 6 hitter at this point.
Yeah, so to me,
5,
it's like,
probably.
Like I just said, like, if it's not going to be Nico Horner and it's not going to be Paredes, and that sounds like, I mean, again, Craig moves in silence. There might be another guy he's humming for. I have no idea. But I just don't know why you would do anything but go for a guy that is a proven major league hitter. You just can't take the risk on Matt Shaw. I don't know why he's being grouped in with these other two guys. It feels insane to me.
It's the whole, it's the value proposition potentially of it going forward. Whereas if it works, and it's like, okay,
He could be anything.
he could even be a
That's
boat.
right.
Exactly. He could even be Nico Horner. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly. Again, I'm not condemning Matt Shaw to have a horrible career. Like, he can get better, but I wouldn't want to.
I mean, Jesus
roll
Christ.
the dice with what
Jesus
you're going to have to
Christ.
give up. I wouldn't want to roll those dice.
Listen, political violence in America is a problem. What if next year Candace Owens goes down? We lose Matt Shaw for a pivotal series in September. Like, you don't know. These are risks you have to think about. Really. Matt Walsh goes down. Like, we don't know. We got to think about these things.
You could go for the next 15 minutes just naming conservative
I know, who
commentators.
else? I'm trying to think who else is in that circle.
You don't have to prove that you know. I know we
Okay.
know you do.
Okay.
You're just repeating the same joke just with different names. Oh man.
Liam, you good, pal?
What's up?
You good?
Captain Woodstock
I
on
got distracted by Twitter, that's all.
youtube.com/@pod on Lansdowne said that pretty sure Liam is frozen.
Yeah,
But
Liam, you just
you're
kind
good.
of. Yeah.
Oh no,
All right.
sorry.
I was
The timeline distracted me. That's all.
And when people get talk about man, I wish we had Suarez, or no, I didn't want
Or
Suarez.
James Harden has
or
been traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Cavs officially. Okay, so there you
Yeah.
go. Is Garland
Fitz hit it.
in it?
Fitz hit it.
Oh, hold on.
Skip it up and down.
There it is. First one. First one.
Thank you.
But
Slop. We love slop.
yeah, slop season. Shout out,
right.
ball. Now I lost my fucking train of thought.
Oh, sorry.
No, I got it. We talk about who would or wouldn't have wanted Suarez on the Sox, whether Donovan would have been an ideal fit or not. Oh, he's a lefty, but like still a good second baseman. Or okay, would you rather Shaw or Horner from the Cubs if they're gonna make a deal, or blah 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 blah. It really could be just so easy if you just give a complete sweetheart offer to Arizona for Ketel Marte. Just shake ass, pop ass for him. It could be so easy. Life could be a dream. Just do it. Pop ass.
Well, can
He
I
solved
say
so
one
many
other
issues.
thing? Can I say one other thing that I think has become clear as like this offseason sort of winds down is like I think whoever the Red Sox, and maybe this is a given to some people, but whoever the Red Sox do end up acquiring, if they trade for an infielder, and one of our outfielders is going to have to move out. Like, that's, I think, the other issue that we're having now is, like, they have to match up at least the base of 1-for-1. I hope it's Jarren Duran, but of course it could be Willie Abreu. It could even be Cedar Rafaela. Like, money has to go out now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what, they cleared about $5 million. They're of the second.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's six under the second.
They're trying to stay under that first.
Or they're trying to stay under the
Under the
second
second.
one because they're
Yeah,
well
the
over
Second
the
one.
winners.
Yeah,
There's
excuse
6
me,
mil under the second.
Yeah. So I mean, I know Nico Horner and Paredes both don't make tons of money, but they make more than $6 million. So
Right. And yeah, there are avenues to get under that, but the point remains there. But Marte doesn't. I mean, Marte's,
Not
I think,
that
what,
many.
like 15?
Not many more avenues to get under. That was kind of our big avenue.
Well, Duran's on the books for like 7.
I think Marte only makes like 15.
I think he is like
15,
15.6. So it's less
An
than
absolutely
Yoshida. I know that
ludicrous
much.
contract.
Yeah, and that will. I think it's more backloaded as it goes on. But
Yeah, he's 15 next year, 12 after that, but then it goes to 20, 22, 22.
even then, that's not absurd.
What do you? All right.
That's why I would shake ass. I understand
before
Craig
we
Breslow
start
does not want to
doing-
quote unquote lose a deal, and I understand why. But to put your fucking nuts on the table, shake ass for him.
All right. Let's do. What would you be banging on Mike Hazen's door right now? Like actually, and let's not do the whole like who says no, whatever. We don't need to do all that. But like, what's a realistic deal you think that you could present to Mike Hazen where he doesn't go okay?
But
fuck off.
my fear is, I get what you're trying to say, but not to poo-poo the idea of what you're saying, Jake. When you say what's realistic of what the offer is going to be from the Red Sox is, I don't think that would be enough to do it. And then what I would be willing to go to, again, Bart Simpson, you don't want to know how far I'll go. That is not going to be what Craig Breslow is going to do. If I am in the chair, if I am the CBO,
Yeah.
I have said this before. I'll say it again. I would do Duran, Tolley, and Early, and then two
man.
other slapdick guys.
That's tough for me to do.
I know it's tough, but I would do it. It's tough for me too. I love Tolley and Early. I think they could be great.
I don't think you can do both.
I don't think you can either, especially for a guy that is already on the other side of 30 and he's locked up through.
He's one of the 10 best hitters in baseball. He's on a
No. I agree, but I don't
he
think
fixes
Craig's going to look at that and be
so
like,
many issues that this team has. And it's not even this is like the team's complete Achilles heel, but he plugs right into second, right at the top of your order, switch hitter, solid enough of a defender, one of the 10 best hitters in baseball, has been consistently good the last few years from both sides of the plate. And if this is our time where it's win now, okay, Anthony's locked in.
I thought it was.
Crochet is locked in. Meyer is locked in for the long term. If this is the team's time to strike, this is a guy that you go to put yourself over the top.
I don't think Kettle's their guy. Cattell.
Well, I don't think they have a guy.
I don't think they do. It was Bregman.
I actually do. I want him really bad, and I think in his mind's eye, Nico Horner is the guy. He checks every box Breslow's talking about.
Sure.
I don't know if they're going to trade him.
But you still have a bit of the offensive output question. Again, we just outlined how we're depending on so many guys in the lineup.
Oh, let's actually do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. I am so excited. I guess we'll see what this final move is, but to watch a good defensive Red Sox team.
Yeah.
I actually get chills thinking about it.
So it would be great.
I'm so sick. Listen, chicks dig the long ball. We've had our fun, but I love some defense, fellas.
Our National League Red Sox.
Yeah, I love some defense.
The world could be so simple. You could have both. You could have your cake and eat it too. You could have a solid second baseman defensively and have a strong defensive profile all across the diamond, and still have a guy with a 900 OPS at the top of your order, hitting from both sides of the plate. Life could be so easy.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening, Fitz, but I like the optimism.
I know it's not going to happen, but
at this point in the
could.
winter,
It could.
Can you, Webster, Fitz, Pin Webster Street. Webster says, I would not be surprised if they waited to trade an outfield until the end of spring in case someone explodes. I think, not for nothing, I think that works both ways. If somebody else explodes on a different team, like a contending team, and it's oh, hey, we got an outfielder right here for you.
Yeah, Juan Soto explodes, right?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Teoscar Hernandez's ACL explodes or something. It's
then
hey,
what?
Then what? Yeah, the WBC. Who knows? You can always have an Edwin Diaz jumping up and down.
True.
I forgot
tearing
about that.
his fucking ACL.
Yeah. I just really want Ketel Marte, guys. That's all.
It'd be electric, but I think they'll look at it and be like, you're getting his age.
Can I say
33
one final
36
thing?
Season? I don't
One
think they'd
final
want to
thing
give
on
up Foley
Ketel.
and early for that.
I saw people bagging on Craig for not being brave and trading for him earlier in the winter. Of all the things you could bag on Craig for, how could you possibly know what the cost was? There is no way you could be Craig, why didn't you make that trade? We don't know what they wanted, what we offered. Maybe we were blowing them away, and they were like, no, that's not enough. You can't begin to know that.
Yeah.
So
I think that's fair. And also to say, Craig's not brave enough to do a deal. Craig's been wheeling and dealing this entire winter.
Can I say,
dude,
I think it's actually it's really fun.
It's Wall Street.
We won. How many games did we win last year? 90 or 89?
89, I think.
I feel like we should know this, right?
It's kind of fun. How
what was the number that we kept?
Is
what was the number we kept
year?
meeting? 70, 76. We kept. Or 78, 78 and 84. Yeah, we kept it being 78 and 84. That's what it was.
Yep.
For an 80,
23.
Yeah, Liam, what was how many wins was it? Do you have it?
We were 89.
89. For an 89 win team, it's kind of fun and exciting how different the roster is next year.
Yeah.
Almost the entire rotation is going to be different. I don't know. kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right, you want to throw it to break?
Let's throw it to break. When we return, our little
The
mini
worst Red
draft
Sox pitchers ever.
of the worst Red Sox pitchers we've ever seen. Back after this. Stay tuned.
Oh, excuse me, heavens. I don't know if it's a draft. I was just kind of rattle these off. We can maybe do a quick chat about them.
Well, we're essentially doing that just in order, and we just pick name. Like, it's the same idea.
Okay, I did it since 2001. I did 21st century.
Sure.
Something Well, I'll wait. I'll wait here.
It's so easy.
Fallout finale in 35 minutes. Wow. Chills.
I don't think you're going to be watching that live, big dog.
Fuck! Sophie just ordered pizza, too. What a night. New comic book day tomorrow.
I entered our names in alphabetical order. Fitz,
TD,
Liam, and
TD,
Jake.
my man, that
Or no,
trade was... TD, my man, that trade was like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, what do
not
we think about
breaking.
that deal? You guys...
That's
Jake,
not
you watched
breaking
this
news
on-
at all.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't really care. I don't like they're both on expiring contracts. It's not really. I mean, it means Tatum's coming back. Like
That's
that's what
good.
it means.
Right.
But yeah,
I only know Vucevic's game from Kendrick Perkins trying to say his name a couple years ago. Dude, I think it's Big Boost. Big Boot. I was trying to find that video. I couldn't. I was going to tweet it out, but
Boost,
Big
Vucevic.
Boost. Before we
Nick
return
Bosa.
from break, Nick Post, Kendrick Perkins, come on.
And I like my man.
There we go. There it is.
Now, who would I take off the list in the Eastern Conference? It's Vucevic. It's Big Vucevic. Vucevic. I always struggle with this. But
That's crazy.
Big Boost. Big Boost.
He goes for it for sure.
Someone should make like an hour-long loop of that, like where he's still like trying to spit it out. It just keeps repeating like those same 5 seconds.
Big Boost, Big Nick Boost.
Vucevic. 5 seconds. Third and final segment here on Pod on Lansdowne. Jake, Fitz, and Liam at your service. You want to join us next time for the YouTube live chat where we got TD, Sean, Grip Check Daddy, the whole gang. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/@podonlansdowne. Hit the bell icon whenever we go live. Follow us on social media at @podonlansdowne, especially Twitter. That's our main home. I'm at Fitzimo Pena there. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Liam is at Liam Fennessy _. Worst Red Sox pitchers that we've seen of all time. Jake narrowed this down to since the turn of the millennium, so I'm fine with using those parameters. I think I was going to use Wayback Watson in there, but I think he was in the 90s, and I never really got to watch him. I just think it was funny that his nickname was Wayback Watson.
So, yeah, what I kind of did was I just went to Fangraphs and I sort of using Jordan Hicks.
This is in honor of Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, using his
Jordan
baseline.
Inspired by his absence.
Draft.
Using his baseline of 18.2 innings pitched and being worth -0.4 FWAR, I sort of built it around those numbers, like comparables. So I'll start in the early 21st century because
It's a draft. You don't start.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
You don't start. Oh, no. I went
made a
on
whole list
random.org. The
The
order,
Jordan
as
Hicks
a
Memorial.
matter of fact, Jake, you're going last.
Well, you guys don't have I have the numbers right here. You guys don't have the numbers.
We're going based off vibes. I go first, Liam second, you're third. You get to double dip, though.
Fine, whatever.
I mean, how can I not go Kyle Bearclaw 101?
You have to pick the year, by the way. That's a vital aspect of this.
Whatever year the Kyle Bearclaw disaster
Fitz,
Where
I've
was
got
that?
that right here.
2023?
Fitz, I've got that right here. Kyle Bearclaw, 2023. He pitched 7.2 innings for the Boston Red Sox. He was worth -0.4 FWAR.
But that one outing was just so bad, and it etched itself into immortality.
Listen, he
Of Red Sox Nation.
he died as he lived. A hero. Alex.
Well, that's
Cora
why I
said,
take him 101. He was bad, but you know what? He was a hero.
Alex Cora said he wanted to keep going back out. So.
I thought I was on drugs that night when they kept like bringing
that.
him out.
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
So it's got
that game was close too until he came in.
Yeah.
like
Altuve hit for the cycle.
Yeah, I think they were down by like 3 or 4. Even like after one of his innings, it was like, okay, like it's not out of reach.
I'm gonna pull
but
up the game. Let me see. Because I know it was August, right?
yeah, that was a dog days of summer ass game.
Yes, it was a Monday night. Monday.
They were still in the playoff hunt?
28th. What was the box score? Yeah, I mean we were up 4-3 going into the 6th inning, and then the Astros put up a 6 spot in the 6th, a 2 spot in the 7th, and a 2 spot in the 8th. We got one back in the bottom of the 9th. It was a 13-5 final.
Wasn't it like everyone was dead or had COVID or something like that? And so it was like, okay.
I mean, it was literally Chris Sale went 4 2/3, 3 earned runs, and Kyle Barraclough finished the game 4 1/3, 10
because,
earned.
but like, why they couldn't go to the rest of the? Because like, was it like
Yeah.
a huge weekend series or something like that where they burned the bullpen and
Yeah,
we were like,
the pen was dead. I mean, that was
yeah. And they at least because it was a huge. It was at the start of that series against Houston, I think. And it was a matter of
it
like
was the first game of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
and
we're
they got
going against
swept anyway. So
yeah, I think we were going against Houston, like jockeying for playoff position towards the end of the year. It was like, okay, if we sacrifice this game, but even take one of the next ones and just kind of set us up for this last home stretch, maybe he died for our sins. Well, he did die, but we still continued to sin after that and didn't make the playoffs. So, but yeah, Kyle Barraclough, team player, even if he's going to suck. So he's my first pick. Goes to you, Liam.
It's funny. A lot of these guys actually have great resumes. The first on my list, though, is Hall of Famer. You know him. You love him from Fox Broadcast.
Mr. Schmaltz.
2009, John Smoltz.
Horrendous.
I think he what?
You got the numbers?
Yeah, let me pull him up real quick.
Use Fangraphs because that's what mine's all on.
Oh, sorry. I'm still on BREF. I don't like Fangraphs.
Get
I
on.
don't
Check
like
out the big brain on Jake here. The nerd.
Let me see. John Smoltz, 2009, 8 starts, 8.3 ERA, 40 innings. The ERA plus was 56. The FIP was 4.9. The WHIP was 1.7. Yeah, just atrocious. I saw him one night in Baltimore. I'll never forget it because I think it was Luke Scott or Aubrey Huff cracked one off him. And Ellsbury robbed the home run. It was the #1 play on SportsCenter that night.
You'll never believe this, but
shockingly they won.
He was worth positive value that year somehow.
Oh, because his 7 games in St. Louis after the fact, he put up a 4.2 ERA in 30.
Yeah, he kind of cooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was it for John Smoltz. Happy trails.
Yeah, you can get him out. Up.
Yep,
You can
get him out.
Yeah, get him out. Get him the hell out of here.
Jake, double dip.
Okay. First off, well, this one's kind of okay. First off, I'm gonna do Darwinson Hernandez 2022.
Oh,
So this is crazy. In only 6.2 innings, he was worth negative 0.5 FWAR.
That's bad.
That's like unbelievable.
Ooh, that's bad.
So shout out him. Shout out him for that one. And then I have a couple different. I'm going to go with 2012 Daniel Bard.
Oh, he was special though.
Yeah. No, wait,
before.
can I change my pick?
Sure.
So this is actually the worst one, like by innings pitched to how valuable they were. 2013 Joel Hanrahan pitched
good
pitched
pick.
7.1 innings for the Red Sox, and he was worth negative 0.7 FWAR. So he literally was worth every inning he pitched was negative 0.1 FWAR, which is like that is simply
Impressive.
unbelievable. Yeah. 2013 Joel Hanrahan. Thank you.
I was so excited for Hanrahan too when we got
I
him.
was too. I was pumped. I was like, this guy's great.
It's really beautiful that Brock Holt came in there, though.
I know.
Ended up working out. Yeah. Liam?
Oh wait, what was Jake's first? Oh, Darwinson. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got all my relievers mixed up. So this next one, we love him. Thank you for 2013 King, but 2011 John Lackey.
Oh, yeah.
Horrendous.
Towards the start of that, it was not good.
28 games started, 160 innings, 6.4 ERA. The B-WAR was negative 1.9. The ERA plus was 67. The FIP was 4.7. The WHIP was 1.6. I think in terms of like a full season, it is the worst by a Red Sox starter in at least modern history. It was bad. I wanted to hammer that Trump soundbite. I despised that man after 2011, but 2013
Totally
happens,
redeemed
and
himself.
he sure did, man. God bless him. I'll buy him some Dunkin' if I ever run into him in Kenmore. But yeah, 2011, like that was. I mean, obviously he got Tommy John after the fact, but that whole season was ugly. 12-12 though, win-loss record.
Yeah,
He was stinky.
he may have gotten some Cy Young votes with 12 wins there, back in the day. That's all they cared about. I can't believe I'm getting Eric Gagne at the 6 hole here. Unbelievable value. Like I was considering him for 101, and I got him at the 6 at the 203 right at the turn. So give me John Lackey, or not John, Eric Gagne, excuse me. Gagne was 07 at the end of 07, right? Just didn't pan out.
Yes.
Do you have the numbers there, Jake? He has to be on there.
Yeah,
Has to
I'm
be.
getting you. He actually was not on my. He actually was not on my preliminary list I created, but I'm pulling it up right here for you. Eric Gagne.
See, he doesn't watch the games. He just goes on his computer, does his analytics. Doesn't watch the actual games, folks.
Eric Gagne in 2007. I don't know. Fangraphs is being weird when guys.
It was bad.
Season. It
was
confuses
bad.
Me. Yeah, he was bad.
How about Alan Webster?
Oh man, I still believe in that sinker.
That-
if we could just get the sinker.
Remember how bad
working.
he was?
If we can just get the sinker.
I got it right here. His Red Sox career, 2 seasons, 13 and 14, total of 19 games, 18 starts, which is actually kind of
Damn.
crazy. Over 89 and a third innings, 6.25 ERA, ERA plus of 65, 5.08 FIP, 158 WHIP. Ugh.
Ooh.
Gross.
Jack in the chat. Respect to my cousin.
Nah, well, you know what?
I think Alan
He
Webster's
got a ring.
finest moment. He wasn't actually there for it, but the fan who scaled the green monster and ended up in the camera pit.
Our white
in
whale of
2020.
a interview guest on Pod on Lansdowne. That is
Yes.
one of our white whales.
Yeah.
Heckling Michael Chavis in left field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
connection to
special.
Alan Webster?
He was
He was
wearing.
wearing
Alan
he was
Webster.
wearing an Alan Webster.
Oh, that's
ring.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Crazy. Just an insane. The whole situation. What a bizarre
I'd cop an Alan Webster jersey. Are you kidding me?
64, right?
Something
Yeah.
like
If I
that.
remember correctly.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was special.
Liam, you're up again.
All right, so I'm shifting to a reliever now. It's another guy who ended up with a very good career, honestly. But 2012 Mark Melanson, good heavens, 45 innings, 6.2
Is that the year where he
ERA.
gave up that absolute fucking cough
Yes,
shot
to
to
Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton?
Well, I can still see it vivid. I thought he was hitting the red seat, man. It was like a third of the way up. It was crazy. ERA plus 68, FIP 4.6, WHIP 1.3.
Honestly, his raw numbers are like not that bad from that year.
Yeah, I mean the 12 walks to 41 strikeouts. They were just, 31 earned runs. They were just fucking hammering him. 8 home runs, 45 hits. He wasn't really fooling anyone.
Negative value for Mark on the year. 0.2
Yeah,
negative.
and then but hey, then he goes to Pittsburgh. He's an all-star.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a nice
So-
little run in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. He pitched all the way. He pitched as recently as 2022.
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless him.
Yeah, he's got way above his,
God bless
his
him.
10 year.
Why does he
39
still?
39 saves in 2021.
Yeah.
When does Steamer stop projecting for you on Fangraphs? Mark Melanson has a 2026 Steamer projection.
Yeah, bring him back.
Right? Maybe
him,
still got
They got
something.
him. What do we think of a Mark here? A 4.6 ERA for Mark this coming year. That's what Steamer thinks.
Hey, that's not bad.
Matt Gross, OTM's very own, says, quick Gagne story. My aunt, who's a French teacher, asked us, ironically, do you know what Gagne means in French? And my uncle said, what, I suck? TD also mentions Brad Penny in 2008. Brad Penny was very sneaky butt ass. He was poop out of a butt. Brad Penny. Good pull there.
Those
Jake,
stirrups, though. God bless them.
yeah, for sure.
I get
Jake, your final two here.
Okay. First off, 2023 Corey Kluber.
Opening day starter, Corey Kluber.
Yeah, opening day starter. 55 innings for Mr. Kluber. He was worth negative .8 F4. That's pretty bad. He was terrible. I was weighing between him and Bueller was like, as bad as Bueller was, I have far more positive memories with Bueller. Like Kluber was a complete bust. Just
from the very beginning. Oh my God! All the
at least Bueller had a few moments
because he has control, and then opening day he walks is like the most walks he'd given up in years.
Yeah, and then
that was
so
awful.
I've
come to the realization. TD thinks, Jake, that you're Fitz because you had
TD.
Fitzy Mo in patient.
Oh yeah.
TD, I'm
Fitz
Fitzy.
is in the yellow. TD. Fitz
Hello.
is in the. I'm
That's
Jake.
Jake. That's Jake.
I was
And
just breaking his balls.
That's Liam.
Yeah.
I'm breaking
That's
your
all
balls. Salute.
Yeah, it's all right. No, we
Drinks are on.
Okay, so for my final pick, I'm gonna cheat and take.
Don't you fucking take who I think you're gonna take.
I'm taking
no.
five guys that all pitched for the 2020 Boston Red Sox.
Damn it!
Were you gonna do this?
Yes. I have them pulled up right now.
I was gonna take my guy.
Staff.
So five guy. Here's
staff.
Here I have some specific names just so we can. So I think I've said this on the show. I watched like almost none of that season. Probably the only time I've ever really checked out of the Red Sox in my conscious life. I was delivering pizza like during COVID, so I was not home during a lot of the games. Like I was out, and they were awful, and I just didn't give a shit. Like I just had so I actually like had not heard of three of these guys, FYI. But first off, Marcus Walden, terrible. I can give the numbers, but whatever. They all suck. They're all worth negative WAR. They're terrible and like whatever. Zach Godley,
D-backs
Robinson Layer.
He doesn't even ring a bell to me. I've watched that
Mike
season.
Mike Kickham,
Oh, of course.
and John Osich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike
the
Warren, I
O-Dog.
think, was in there at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's my five guys. They were
a treasure.
Jeffrey
trove.
Springs when he was bad before he went to the Rays.
I mean, it is go take a look at that fucking pitching staff.
Matt Hall.
Yeah,
That's
it is so bad. So thank you.
Liam, you're up.
I'm scrambling right now to come.
Well,
up with a
Liam,
pass real quick.
take one of those. Take one of the
Take one of those
2020 guys that I did. Yeah.
Give me Dylan Covey.
Sure.
I don't know who that is. 14
Sure.
innings in 2020, 7 earned run or 7 ERA. ERA plus 69. Nice.
Captain
Nice.
Woodstock in the chat goes, those are all the names from the Japanese baseball video game that try to make American, like Bobson Dugnut and Todd Gonzalez.
Apparently Zue Lin pitched an inning that year. 3 earned
Loves a
runs.
Zue Street.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I guess that'll be my next pick. I'll scramble to find a final.
Yeah. Some honorable mentions before I name my last one. People have thrown out 2025 Tanner Houck. I felt like that was cheating because his arm was literally about to fucking explode when he had, as Broomstick rightfully points out, back-to-back 2 of the worst starts in franchise history. I think that's fair, but to give him some grace.
Wait. Weren't they literally the 2 worst starts in franchise
One
history?
was literally the worst.
Yeah,
Another
okay,
was...
that's what
Was
it
it the
yeah.
Detroit one?
One was-
The Detroit one was like that
No,
was the
Tampa.
yellow.
It was
I think the
Tampa.
Tampa
Oh,
one
that's
was
right, the Tampa
quite
one.
literally
Oh my
the
God.
worst.
I was actually I got Chinese food with my mom that night. I was home and it was delicious. And I remember eating the Chinese food and watching Tanner Houck pitch the worst start in Red Sox history. So that's a little fun tidbit about me.
Yeah. Trying to see who else is... I mean, Bueller's been thrown out there. I already mentioned Brad Penny. TD mentions a Steve Avery from YNCE. I was 3
Yeah,
years
Fitz,
old.
take like a Y2K guy. Take somebody not.
I'm not going to take a Y2K guy. Y2K. There we go. Guy. Here. If we're talking worst Red Sox pitchers,
Yeah, that is what it is.
it's Matt Dermody.
Oh my god!
It's Matt Dermody. It has to be.
Remember where you were.
If it's the worst guy, if it's the worst, it's him. He also sucked too. So
What if four
It was
innings
like
pitched?
against
all in
Cleveland.
one game, right?
It
Yeah.
was all right, all things considered.
TD goes, who is he? Look it up. Actually, don't look him up. TD, don't look him up.
Four innings
Problematic
pitched.
character.
Don't look him up. Definitely don't look up his Twitter.
One
That's for-
strikeout. He gave up 2 home runs, 3 earned runs in 4 innings. I mean, yeah, bad dude, but
If we're talking the worst,
the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hated the gays, Matt Dermody.
hated a lot of people.
Hated
Hated
the
a lot of people.
Yeah. All right, that was fun, guys.
It was fun.
Oh, I got one more. I got one more.
Oh,
in
do
the
you?
hole.
Oh yeah. If you have
Yeah.
honorable mentions, let them fly.
Our big 2019 trade deadline acquisition, Andrew Kashner.
Oh, the Cash God.
yep.
Cash God.
6 games started, 53 and 2/3 innings, 6.2 ERA, 79 ERA plus. Never liked him. Never liked the guy.
He had like a couple of good outings here and there, if memory serves. Like a couple of moments where it's like, okay, all right, but yeah. And I mentioned Heath Hembry wasn't bad, but he pissed me off a good bit.
Yeah,
had
I was
his
gonna say, he
moments.
doesn't.
That's
He's
fair.
far better. Than
Heart,
most
heart
people.
attack, Hembry.
If you want to
Oh,
watch a
speaking
KS
of
guy,
heart attack,
Ramiro Mendoza was another guy like that. Do I hear Fernando Abad?
No, you don't hear Fernando Abad. Actually,
He was bad.
I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Fernando.
the musings of Fernando. I have a couple.
They don't call him Fernando a good, folks.
I have a couple honorable mentions.
Oh my God! How could we forget about
Yeah,
Endgame
2022,
Brazier? How could we
Brazier,
forget
yeah.
about Endgame Brazier?
Late.
Oh,
late
Yeah.
period Brazier?
the end.
Oh,
Brazier at
sneaky?
the end of it was going to give me an aneurysm. It's actually
Really?
crazy. None of us took him.
Really sneaky. I think the lowest number on here that I got for F War in a season, sneaky man who runs the show, 2014, Craig Breslow was absolutely horrific. 54.1 innings pitched, negative 0.9 F War. He was terrible, nasty and
He was
terrible.
special in 13 though.
Yes, he was World Series champion. You'll never sing that. Oh, 2018 playoffs, Craig Kimbrell. Not really in the spirit.
how
Not
can
really.
you
Yeah,
bet if
yeah,
he-
yeah. He
if
never
he
blew
never
a save.
blew a
Yeah, yeah,
save,
yeah, yeah. Never
Jake.
blew a save. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Easily of everybody I said, and everybody I didn't say, my least favorite pitcher to watch in the history of Red Sox baseball.
Not Kenley Jansen. After
No,
you said
because
that
Kenley
multiple
Jansen
times?
never pitched a fucking playoff game for us. Like, I don't get whatever. Craig was out there just pitching dog ass in the biggest games of his life and getting bailed out by like BAPIP.
What I'm hearing
I don't
is
even
that
know.
he saved the game. He preserved the lead. Is what I'm hearing.
He was so bad. I hated him. God, I hated him.
Seth brings up 2018.
Who did he sign
September.
with?
Joe Kelly.
Mets or Orioles? Who did he just sign with?
Kimbrel or
Nasty
Kenley.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
Kenley
September
signed
18,
with
Joe Kelly.
Tigers.
September 2018 of that entire bullpen was a disaster. I remember
Yeah,
panicking.
they literally
being
hit
like,
the
if this is what
playoffs
we're-
and were like, they literally did the "wait, I'm goated" thing. They like, they got into October like Barnes, Kelly, Brazier. They're all just like, let's do that. We're good. Let's just do this thing.
they got it out of their system.
Joe Kelly was an absolute demon in the 2018 play. Remember him coming off the mound like, like the Willem Dafoe gif. Like he was. I've never seen somebody so locked in.
The
We
Willem
throw
Dafoe-
demon around. Like I throw demon around a lot. It's a fun word to. Joe Kelly was actually a demon in the 2018 playoffs.
So was Craig Kimbrell. He did a little trolling.
Well, no, he wasn't.
And-
he
and
wasn't
Brazier.
at all.
He likes the
Brazier
troll.
was Can you look at? I wonder, like, Joe Kelly. Like, what were Joe Kelly's? I feel like he struck out every single batter he faced in the 2018 playoffs. All right, here we go. Joe Kelly in the 2018 playoffs. Dude, in the World Series, he struck out 10 batters in 6 innings. That's crazy.
Quite a few.
Oh, he was special.
Yeah, only faced 22 batters. How about that?
In the playoffs?
In the World Series.
In the World Series. And he struck out 10 of them. That's awesome.
Yep.
Demon. What did I just say? Demon.
That's crazy.
The Brazier transaction that saw him leave the team was like the liberation of France for us. That was like church bells ringing
Which
across
one?
the region. When Brazier left.
Oh,
When
yeah.
Brazier hit the road.
Yeah. World Series champion, though.
No, yeah.
Can't
No, for
take it
sure.
from
And I think we said when he dipped,
two-time World Series champion, no?
Captain Woodstock says, who was that
Yeah.
pitcher who was basically sacrificed a year or two ago and gave up like 12 runs because no one else was available to pitch? He was the number 1 overall pick in this draft, Captain Woodstock, Kyle Bearclaw. I'd love to get Bearclaw on the show. Speaking of guys that we want to interview, be like, dude, like, what was going on through your mind, man? What was happening?
23 Brazier was
Captain
such a
Woodstock.
troll,
that's
man.
Kyle Bearclaw. We discussed.
Art, you went to get pizza. You went to get pizza. I already answered that question. Just bailing on us, getting paper, getting pizza.
The fact that Brazier immediately turned around in LA to put up an
Hilarious.
sub-1 ERA in 40. The ERA plus was 621 in those 40 innings for LA in the second half of 23. That's
Where are
That's
you?
just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, 621.
No, I mean, he does a little
pretty
trolling. What can you say?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Are we do we have anything else for baseball? Can we go to pot off?
For baseball, who's that Italian we traded for today?
I don't know.
Vinny? Something? Vinny? Jimmy 2 times?
Vinny Italian.
I don't know. We traded for some Italian guy today, or signed him.
Jimmy No
Oh,
Nose.
Vinny Natoli, a minor league deal.
That's him.
Pete the
A
Killer.
non-roster invitation, MLB Spring Training.
He's the killer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 35 years old. His career
Age
high
is
in
but a
MLB
number,
appearances, with one team is 7.
Yeah, so that's why I should trade for Ketel Marte.
Um,
Jackasses. Age is
He's
but a number.
logged.
Jake, mute your
19
fucking mic if
Major
you're going to
League
eat your
innings.
pizza. Stop it. You animal. You slob. Fucking farm animals that we podcast with. Christ alive.
No, that's all I got for baseball.
Let's go to pot off Lansdowne then. I was going to ask about your Tampa experience, but
It was
you're
great.
fucking chowing down.
Great event. The NHL did awesome. I've said this before. Like, I know people get people are kind of tired of the outdoor games. I think there's such a special thing for the host city and the people that get to go. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it was fucking freezing in the Sunshine State. It was like 35 degrees at puck drop with wind. Saw a goalie fight. That was bucket list. I'd never seen that before.
Are you buying into the into the conspiracy that was fabricated?
No, Swayman's been trying to get in a goalie fight for literally 3 years, I think.
Okay.
And the only thing I fabricated, the only thing that might have been was like the refs knew the moment. They were like, "This people don't like
They let it
this."
happen. They let the boys play.
Yeah, because normally they break it up before it gets to that point.
I saw that thrown around a little bit that like this was like an astroturfed goalie fight.
No, Swayman really has been trying to start a fight.
Okay, yeah,
for
you're the
several
hockey
years.
guy. What'd you
Yeah.
think of Raymond James, the stadium itself?
It's fine. It's pretty like
A lot of
run
concrete,
the mill.
huh? Lot of concrete.
Have you been there?
around. I have. I saw a.
It was
because
it was merely that concrete.
Yeah. You smell good? No. I consider mids loud. I see.
I consider mids loud.
No, I saw a Bears Bucks game in late 2015. If you recall
What were
the
you
Pats
doing
2015
that?
season, remember when they lost in the Meadowlands to the Jets late in the year, and it was like, oh boy, it was that day. I went with my family. My grandparents live down there, so when we were visiting them around the holidays, we decided, hey, let's hit a football game. So I have been to Raymond James. It's right across the street from Steinbrenner, which I didn't know at the time.
I walked right by Steinbrenner. It's fine. I don't like pretty nothing stadium outside of the cool like shanty town pirate ship area. At
Yeah,
the north
I mean,
end.
a lot of just grass, and it's next to the airport. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's I also did not know how close it was to the airport. Did you do anything else in Tampa? Anything to recommend to?
No, not really. I went to dinner. I went to a fine dinner at Charlie's, which I will recommend. I had a delicious filet.
I've heard of them.
Ooh.
I did that on Saturday, and then no, I wasn't there for that long. I mean, I got there Saturday afternoon and left Monday morning. And
I know you're not a beer guy. If you were, I would have recommended before you went to try Cigar City Brewing down there, which is delicious. They make a very good IPA. God, I'm such a fucking insufferable white guy, aren't I?
not for
Really
me.
into this Tampa-based brewery's IPA.
No, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I cannot recommend the outdoor NHL games enough.
Yeah, did you
I got
tailgate
it.
for it?
No, they had like a fan fest thing,
Gotcha.
but it was kind of a mess. It was funny. Like there was all these different companies like had little activations, but none of them were unique. They all could only think of like shoot the puck, like so you get in and you shoot the puck, and that was every single one.
Esteban in the chat, no, I did not go there. I haven't actually been in downtown Tampa, as a matter of fact. My grandparents live
Me either.
about 30, 45 minutes outside of the city proper. I've been to the Trop, though, St. Petersburg, a couple of times. And again, on this very program, I have defended the Trop, saying it's not as bad as you think it is.
Countless times.
It's like baseball camp. You know what I mean? It's so bad that it's good. Has a certain je ne sais quoi to it. The South Side is way worse of a stadium than Tropicana is. U.S. Cellular.
I think I'm gonna go there this year. No, it's Rate Field, Fitz.
I'm dead naming it. It deserves to be dead
It's still
named.
U.S. Cellular to me, damn
It
it.
sucks. Jake, I've definitely said this before because this is what I always say to describe it. It is just the Wii baseball stadium. That's it. There's nothing to it. No, you know. Remember when the guy crawls into the Krusty Krab and he's starving, he's thirsty. He's like, food, water, and then he goes, yeah, but like, where's the pizzazz? What's the thing? There's no pizzazz, Jake. Food, water, atmosphere. There's no atmosphere on the South Side.
DEI and wokeness. That's the meme. That's the,
Christian, we need Christian Campbell to be good again so we can bring that back.
yeah.
Oh
yeah, remember him?
Yeah, no kidding.
I still believe.
Yeah. And TD says it's awful to get over to the bridge to the stadium. For years I was like, oh, no fans go to the Rays games. Ha ha, they have a horrible fan base. Having gone over that bridge from Tampa into St. Pete, I will not make fun of them anymore. I'll be okay. I was wrong. I was not familiar with.
I got this art piece too.
Oh yeah, you've showed us that.
Yeah, at the
That's gas.
Yeah, I have this guy Scott Preston.
You did the Winter Classic. He did the
Yeah,
Winter Classic
he did
ones,
an art.
right?
He did a similar thing for the 2023 Winter Classic that I have, so I'm gonna hang them up next to each other. Should look nice.
Very
No, that's
nice.
gas.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's hot, Prince. Little Chappelle Show reference for anyone. Who doesn't know.
Captain Woodstock, to answer your question, I'm still slot out.
Anything else, Liam? What's new in your world?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling. Just waiting for the WBC. I'm itching.
What day does it start?
Why do I want to say like March 3rd?
Olympic hockey soon as well.
Opening ceremony
Yeah,
Friday
opening
night,
ceremony's
baby.
Friday.
And the Super Bowl. How could we forget?
What a weekend for sports.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, boys. As you get older, like me, it's wonderful when the Olympics come around because I'm gonna have an excuse for the next couple of weeks to sit in on weekends and not do a single
Watching
fucking
curling?
thing. Absolutely, luge, bobsled, skiing, hockey, all that fun stuff. And the World Baseball Classic shortens like the baseball off season a little bit, you know. Now that we're
I love it.
we got through the worst part of the sports year, I think, in my book. Like January is a slog when it's shut up basketball and hockey. They're not my favorite sports, but I don't dislike them. But it's like okay, like it's Tuesday night if the Celtics are playing the Raptors for like the 20th time, like I'm not gonna watch that. But now, okay, Olympics, primetime Olympics.
The
when I get home
NBA
from work.
in-season tournament doesn't get you out of your seat.
Believe it or not, no, it doesn't.
The Emirates Cup or whatever it is. Is that what it is?
That's right. They did rename it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't the FA Cup technically the Emirates FA Cup now, Liam? So that makes it even
I
funnier.
think that's right. Yeah.
Because it's
they're
the
just
NBA's
playing
FA
soccer.
Cup.
Adam
right?
Silver loves his soccer. He loves his soccer.
Shout out the League Cup, by the way, which we're going to Wembley.
The prestigious Carabao Cup.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna drop one of these competitions, have it be the Carabao, but it's nice to make it to a final.
Yeah,
But no, 2.5 weeks of Olympic coverage. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck on Sunday for the Super Bowl. We could talk a little Super Bowl if we want. Then after that, February's a short month, and then it turns right to the WBC. Jake, you nodded your head no. Are you just keeping the idea of like, oh, it's house money no matter what happens with the Patriots?
No, I mean, I'd like to win, but I don't have any like intelligent thought about it really. Like,
I wish I was like that. I can try to pretend, we're ahead of schedule. It's nice to even be in the Super Bowl this way. Once it's Sunday, I'm not gonna be the best version of myself. I get very, very nervous in big games. I'm not good to be around.
I feel like the ahead of schedule stuff is.
You never truly know.
No, I mean, it's that Dan Campbell meme.
Last week we were talking about it, Jake.
You
This
never
might have been our
truly
only
know.
shot. This
Yeah.
might have been our only
Might as well
shot.
go fucking win it. Yeah. So
I think we can. The thing that makes me nervous about Seattle is that their defense is so good, especially their defensive line is so good that no matter what, even if they only rush 4 guys, they can get pressure on May. And the line has been, how do I put it charitably, Jake? How's the offensive
line was actually good in Denver.
Yeah, it held up against a really good defense, but
Yeah.
it has had its moments. Let's put it charitably. It has had its moments. May has, it's going to be better weather, fine playing surface. It's not going to be snowing, fine weather in Santa Clara. So maybe he could hold on to the ball a bit more, but he's kind of had a little bit of fumbleitis the last couple of weeks and, hasn't totally killed us clearly. But like Byron Murphy and Leonard Williams up front do give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But I think we could win.
gotta watch out for that electrical substation though.
Yes.
Keys to the game.
Which McCaffrey has investigated. He's only been hurt like 7 times. So, ironically, what the funniest thing about the electrical substation thing happening to the Niners this year is that everybody on the Niners has died except McCaffrey, who is notorious for dying on the field. Like, Purdy was out.
He's a tinfoil hat guy, so he knows. He knows.
Purdy
how to
was
protect
out
himself.
for a bit. Kittle, they lost him. They lost Bosa. They lost Fred Warner. You know what I mean? And then Kittle also, like, he got hurt, was out for like a month or 2, came back, and then at the end of the year he like popped his Achilles or something like that. So it makes you think. It really does make you think. Final score for the Super Bowl. I'm going to choose to be hopeful.
I got the AFC Championship dead on.
You did.
You did 10-7.
They knew.
10 to
They
7.
knew.
I'm gonna go 24, 21 Patriots.
To quote George Lucas, history it's
rhymes.
like poetry. It rhymes. Underdog, scrappy, upstart New England team going against a team from the NFC West for a chance to win a quarterback's first Super Bowl. Have you heard that before? I have. 2017 Patriots.
Okay.
Same score as Super Bowl 36.
Liam?
Give me. I'm gonna go outside the box. 23-18.
That's a weird ass fucking
I know.
score. How'd you get to that?
I'm gonna say Seattle. Seattle gets the 2 points late in the game to make it interesting in the fourth quarter, but they come up short.
So they're down 23-10,
and
they
they
score a
go for it,
touchdown.
and they want it.
to make it 23-16.
I don't know. I'm trying to give you an interesting
not ball
scoreline.
knower. Not a ball knower. They would never go for 2, you jackass.
I'm trying to give you an interesting scoreline. What do you want from me?
Hey, maybe you have that square. Maybe it hits for you. Are you two going to do my Super Bowl prop bet sheet? I'm going to fucking kill you both if you don't.
I
Yeah,
forgot
I'll
about
consider
it until
it.
you just said
Don't.
consider it.
I do your. Right away I say, yes, Jake, I'm going to do your Oscars pool. I'm going to have a great time with it because I'm a good friend. I do it every year. And you're going to consider my prop bet pool?
I'll take a look at it, Fitz. I'll go back and look.
Yeah, I'll consider
I'm gonna harass you. You know that.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
I'm gonna buy into
State
the poly market. Will the Seahawks throw at the 1 yard line?
Oh, I saw that.
I'm all
yeah.
in on that one.
Did you also see the Poly Market supermarket that's going
I
up?
did see that earlier. Yeah.
Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Oh, sweet. Emoji of the week is a football, by the way.
Whatever you do, if they win, don't buy merch from Fanatics. We're a 47 brand.
47 or death. Or death.
Yeah. Songs of the week?
Song of the week, Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
That performance Sunday night,
Oh.
Jake, let me tell you.
You know what? I
star.
actually,
What a
this
fucking
relates
star.
to the Red Sox. You know the part of the music video, and it gets tweeted all the time, the hey men.
And they're
it's-
pigs.
And they're pigs.
Of course.
Us tweeting hey men and their pigs, and it's just that clip, and then it cuts to a picture of Crochet and
Crochet.
Tolly together.
Oh.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we're trademarking that. That's our bit for the season.
Nobody else tweet that. We'll kill you.
With hammers.
Yep.
If we're going Grammys, give me I Just Might by Bruno Mars. My man can perform. He can put on a show.
That's a good. I'm not trying to poo-poo. I'm not trying to yuck your yum, Liam. It's a good
He out of
song,
debt?
but
Is he
it's
out of debt?
It's growing on me. It's growing on me.
it's
The more I
it's
listen
the
to
same thing. It's the same
I
thing.
know. I mean,
done.
but also he hasn't done. I mean, outside of what was the? project
It's
he
the
did
game
with-
doing the freestyle with red rules, white ceiling. That's Bruno.
I needed something new from Bruno. He delivered. It's as safe as he can get.
Webster says he has made that exact meme. Fuck. There's no such thing as originality anymore. God damn it. Fucking NESP boys.
You
God
came
damn
to it at your own conclusion, though.
I did. Well, if we're going with Grammy-related stuff, let me make sure.
Fitz is going with Gnarly by what is that?
Cat's Eye.
Are they a K-pop group?
No, they're like an American. They're American, but they're like the nexus of their idea was like, let's do an American K-pop. Like
I already added "Man I
recreate.
Need" by Olivia Dean on there.
Oh, she's.
But you know what?
fabulous, let
To
me
keep
tell
it
you.
with the Super Bowl theme,
She's charmed me.
She's wonderful. She's got a fucking great. She's got some pipes, man.
All right,
She's a
relax.
great singer.
Relax. man.
What's that?
This is a family show.
She's like golden pipes. Like she can sing. Not the pipe like J.R. Smith. No, that's different. You don't remember that J.R. Smith DM?
I know. I just Fitz.
Okay.
What's your song?
DTMF by Bad Bunny.
All
I've
right,
had to catch up with
Yep.
some Bad Bunny to culture myself for the halftime show here. Get myself a little familiar.
Sure.
That's a good song. So let's do that.
I love you guys.
I love you too,
Love you guys.
and love you for listening. Thank you for listening to this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We'll be back next week. It's getting to the point where like there's really no avenues for an emergency episode at this point in the off season.
Hey, listen, if Ramon Urias is coming down Lansdowne, I'll be the first one here.
You know what? If you want to do an emergency episode by yourself for Ramon Urias, Liam, you just might like
I'll be
Bruno
here.
Mars.
Yeah, I just
Fuck
might.
off. You wouldn't hop on for Liam for Ramon.
Do a tight 5 on Ramon.
Yeah.
Gets like 20,000 downloads. It's our most popular episode by far.
Most watched since the Devers trade
No.
deadline episode.
That's going to do it for this edition. Join us next time on YouTube, youtube.com/appod on Lansdowne if you want to join the live chat. Until next time, for Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. Go Sox. Go Pats. The biggest go Pats that we could ever give on this program.
We all we got.
We're all we need. Absolutely.
Warrior.
Warriors. Yep. Oh, you know what? One more song of the week, just to add it on there. Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. That's the Pats victory song from back in the day. Gonna manifest that.
Boy.
Talk to him, man.
Talk to him, man. Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.